We've told this story mad times, and I feel like we put like sauce on it, like a little bit of sauce on it every time. But
throw a little razzle dazzle on it. We need it. We want the deep background, the root. Of the group.
True. And I think this was a foundation built that couldn't be broken.
Don't hold back anything.
Pretty much.
Y'all on the coolest podcast of the world.
That's a fact.
God dear.
It started off, I mean, like I said, she came to Seattle. She was just running errands with me. Like, it was awesome. Like, we didn't plan to link up. She was like, yo, I'm in Seattle. Let's kick it. And I'm like, we can kick it, but like, I got shit to do today. Yeah. So
I'm checking my traps.
No, literally. Like, she was really like, there's no reason she needed to really be with me in running these errands, right. But like, fuck it, we here.
We're in the housing department.
Literally.
We were sitting in the waiting room at the housing.
DSHS office, right. You know what I'm saying? I had to check a couple things. Anyway, so the night progresses. We at this one spot that's no longer there anymore, called 95 Slide, and it used to be like the Black and Asian club. And Capitol so we go Hill. There. I think it was the 40-ounce bounce.
Yep.
I think it was a 40-ounce bounce.
We ran into Russell outside, and I was like, "You know Russell? I know Russell. That's crazy." Yeah, right. Yeah.
Anyway, long story short, you know when niggas and Asians get together, it's just always a thing. So,
and that's a big thing in Seattle too. And I think a lot of people don't realize, like, not to cut you off, because I want to hear the story, but something I love about Seattle culture is it's such an interesting juxtaposition of cultures that you'll see nowhere else in the world. Like,
bro, hella. Because it's very multicultural. Very multicultural, and certain cultures that like only, because obviously there's a lot of natives up there, you feel me? And then like natives, a huge African, lot of Africans, like Somali and Eritreans, and lot of Africans, and then a lot of Pacific Islanders. So you got like a bunch of Samoans, Tongans, all that, Filipinos. So
and that shit made me feel at home, because that's what it's
that's
like
the Bay. It's the same thing.
Yeah, very similar. Yeah, very similar
sister
vibes, cities
for real.
So you at the Black and Asian Club,
right?
The Blasian Club,
right?
Hell yeah.
So as always, you know what I'm saying. Personally, I'm not a fan of clubs. I'm a fan of let out. So I like to go to the let out when
parking lot pimping.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. You see some good fights. You know what I'm saying. You get to see the like. I'm not really into all the other shit.
Parking lot pimping is the best part of the function, though.
Period.
Right. Is the function.
I go the last hour of a function just to make it for parking lot pimping.
Right.
And I'm outside the whole hour I'm there. You feel me? Like, I'm not even
and
inside at all.
And you can actually hear people talking. That's
right. You can have a conversation.
I can hear
with somebody.
The music outside. I can smoke. Like, there's really no.
You got your own drink
inside.
Boom.
You're good.
So anyway, per usual, club lets out. I'm talking like in 95 Slide fashion, there was the big ass brawl, but like it was like special because like Blimes was there. So it's like, this is how it be, but it's like extra now. You know what I'm saying? So it was like no bullshit. There was like 30 people fighting in this like 4-way intersection. You know what I'm saying? Like, the rain started coming down. Like, it was real beautiful. Like, it was actually hella beautiful.
You hear Macklemore yell, "Stop fighting!" And I'm not even gassing.
Shut the fuck up, Macklemore. Like, it was.
That was real.
A fight in the rain is wild.
People were slipping.
The punches have to hurt 10 times more.
But it's Seattle rain, so it's like a nice drizzle. Like, it's not like coming down like you're doing.
A mist.
Like, it's a mist.
It was enough for people to slip around on those crosswalks, though.
No, it was brutal. Anyway, so we, you know what I'm saying, we're all caught up in the hype of the fight.
Yeah, it was exciting.
So we go to get up out of there to go to like another function. Hop in my cousin's car. We go to get out of there, and like this couple hops into the middle of the street, kicks my cousin's car. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Like, we're turning the corner and they felt cut off even though we had the right of way. And literally, this bitch is on her boyfriend's piggyback. This drunk white bitch is on her boyfriend's piggyback and she kicks the car.
Kicks the car, but before I could even like register what happened, I'm thinking like everybody had the same thought, like, did this bitch just kick the car? And then I like turned to like basically say the same thing to Blimes, like, did this bitch just kick the car? She already out the car, like taking off down the street. So like, I hop out the car and take off after her. And so you can tell this fight now, because this is your part of the story.
The mini bottles are falling out of my pockets. I'm like, there's fine ass broads in the car. Like, Gabby's friends are hot. I'm just meeting Gab for the first time. I'm showing the fuck out. Like, I am really thinking I'm somebody. So I chase her down. And out of all things, I fucking just slap her. She's on her boyfriend's piggyback and I just fucking slap
Amazing.
her.
This is incredible.
I slap her. If you're out there, I probably owe you an amends. For real. But
fuck no, fuck her.
She asked for it though, right?
She really
sounds like you owe her some royalties, damn near. Like
she was on.
I'm honestly surprised if she would have. We've told this story hella times in hella interviews. So like, if she would have seen it, she would have said something. So like,
she's humiliated. Let's keep it a stack.
None of her friends send it to her.
You probably slapped her so hard that she didn't even realize what you look like or doesn't remember.
Well,
that wasn't even the worst part.
Oh, there's more. Okay,
yeah, there's more.
She thought Gab slapped her.
Nah, go ahead.
Keep going.
I got you. So she's like on some entitlement shit. And I'm like, first of all, you're in Capitol Hill. It's all queer people or people of color. That's it. And you're a straight woman getting out of the club on your boyfriend's shoulders, like, and you're kicking somebody's car. Like, that shit sets me off. I don't fight just off some pride shit, but like just off some like.
I mean, kicking somebody's car is crazy. Like,
right.
Why are you know, there was a car full of niggas.
So anyways.
I've never seen you turn up in my life.
Yeah.
Like
I was heated.
Were you guys under the influence?
Oh yeah, I was heavy with the drink. Gabby smokes enough for both of us. I drank enough for both of us. You know, those were the old days. I don't drink anymore, but man, it was wild. Anyways, so yeah, like I even had the mini bottles in my pockets. I'm like running down the street to find her. I slap her. She's on her boyfriend's piggyback. She jumps down, and I'm pretty faded. And I look up, and I'm like, fuck, she's hella taller than I thought, and she was tall as shit. And we start fighting, right?
What's the boyfriend doing?
I don't remember.
Okay.
Couldn't tell you.
But why was her big ass on his back?
Right. So he was big too. So we start fighting.
They were just big.
Start fighting. And eventually she gets me by I had a bun at the time, that real gay bun with the sides shaved off.
The man bun.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
The lesbian bun. And
I prefer to call it the E-Honda. Okay.
We all got different names for it.
It was the Honda.
So y'all get it cracking, y'all squabbly.
Right. She finally gets me by this, and she's kneeing me in the face, and I'm like, fuck, thank God my new friend isn't here to see this. And then I look up, and I see Gab, and she has this look on her face like, tap me in.
So at that point, we weren't gonna jump the girl. Like, there was no reason to jump. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I was really just follow Blimes out the car because I'm like, she really chased this bitch down the street, and like, I feel responsible.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? To
appreciate
see
that.
what's up. So they're fighting, but like, it was the bun to the knee that's like, oh, okay, so that's what we're doing.
The dome. Yeah, she got me in the head.
So Blimes literally tags me in. I'm working this bitch. Like,
she tagged you? Like,
yes. So I go
in here.
Now I'm going in. At one point, I slammed this girl onto the car, and I'm like socking her up on the car. I look in the car, and there's like people in the car, like they were like trying to drive away, but I'm like using their car as a weapon. I'm like slinging her across. I think I like broke off the
mirror,
the mirror off the shit.
Yeah.
How do you explain that to your insurance?
Right. A fight occurred on. This was somebody's body.
Acts of God. I don't know.
You need that hyphy insurance. You feel
right.
Anyway, and I'm like, I'm stalking her up and shit. And I guess finally, like, the boyfriend decides he wants to do something because I guess he sees his bitch getting beat up so bad.
But a crowd had formed around us at this point because the club just got out. And
right.
This dude goes to throw a punch at Gabby, and somebody literally from the crowd goes, "Not Gabby, bink," and knocks boyfriend. Like, I don't know if he got knocked out. We kept fighting the girl, so I don't know what happened to him.
I mean, there was a point that I like did some move that I don't even know what I did. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You threw
I got
a
older brother.
Hadouken.
Nah, it was like some like,
right.
I don't even know. Like, I dropped her and I was like, we should go.
Yeah.
So like we took off running and like we just, you know what I'm saying, called my cousin and we, you know what I'm saying, we like slapped 5 and then we went to go eat some tacos.
All right, people, we just hit 300,000 subscribers. You know we're trying to hit 400,000 subscribers. So that little red button, tap it, tap in. Appreciate y'all.